Hey everybody. I don't often do things that are really just question marks, and I try to avoid politics at all costs. But even the politics inside the gaming community, which is there. But I said something on Twitter this morning that flagged as hate speech. We're talking about a platform where people have ridiculed autistics. They have ridiculed people of all varieties, stripes, genders, whatever. We're even talking about a platform where I've been told uh, in a tweet that because I committed the mortal sin of being both white and male, I need to shut up forever and just do what I'm told. And that's apparently okay. But what I said wasn't. So let's take a look at what it was I said because it's obviously relevant to this topic. Um, so here we go. What is hate speech and who gets to decide? And what happened was I put up a post and Twitter decided that they were going to flag it as hate speech and make sure it doesn't get seen. They even sent me an email to that effect. So here's the post I responded to. The White House, the Biden-Harris administration has approved student debt cancellation for 4.75 million Americans through various actions. Each of these borrowers has received an average of over 35,000 in debt relief. Sounds like a reasonable thing. Luke Beasley, this is a huge deal and the media should be covering it more. I kind of agree with that. If we're fixing the student loan problem in this country, we should really, look at it carefully. Somebody posted, TC Marine Texas 69 posted, I'd like to meet a single person that got their loans forgiven. I agree with that because I don't know if I need to meet them, but I'd like to at least see someone on the news or in a post who had a loan forgiven because there's a lot of hoops you have to jump through to get that done. It's not like they just, boom, you're finished, right? What this probably means, and I haven't dug into it, is there is now the capability for 4.75 million Americans to get some loans forgiven, but there's still more work to do, right? It's not like it just instantly occurs. So my response was the following. This is one of those times I use a phrase. I like to use a phrase I don't use often. Do it or shut up. If they're going to do this, just do it across the board. No more one here, one there. Let's pick some winners and fuck the rest. So what I mean by that, and I think it's pretty obvious, is we've gotten to a point in politically where we pick winners and losers. If you're going to do student debt cancellation, just do it. But then we have to go back and fix the way we fund public education because the costs have gone through the roof over the recent years. I even saw on John Oliver where 20 years ago, if you went to a state-supported institution, it was sort of the funding for you to attend. So I live in Texas, and let's say my kids go to a state college in Texas, University of Texas, Texas A&M. 20, 25 years ago, the funding for my kids to go there, because I live in the state, would have been sort of 80% the state, 20% the student, or 70-30, something like that. Over the last 20 years, what's happened is there's been less government money, more kid money. So now it's sort of 30% state, 70% student slash family, which is why the student debt crisis has kind of gone insane. Um, but if that's my question, I don't want to talk about the whole thing about student debt because we can go off the rails on that. But how is that hate speech? How is what I put up there hate speech? How is me saying, let's just cancel everybody's debt or shut up and let's stop picking winners and losers? How is that hate speech? Can somebody help me out and understand that? Because I don't get it. Everybody have a good day.